Hello and welcome to another week of the weekly support and clarity from Spirit for you. So thank you very much for joining me. I hope you're having a wonderful week and great start to the new year. So we're doing this from Monday the 22nd of January to Sunday the 28th of January. So I hope you've been enjoying that summer sun and been able to get out there and enjoy yourself and having a nice break over the time, or that you're looking forward to having a break very soon, such as I will be very soon. Okay, beautiful. So so how I work is I call in my guides, or those in spirit who love me, ask them to come close to give you what you need for the upcoming week, any tips, techniques, exercises that may come along with that. And before I start, if you could like, subscribe, follow me on Facebook, subscribe to my YouTube channel. It helps me get out there to more people and to share more free content with more people. Everyone loves freebies, so always really nice being able to connect with more people. Beautiful. So just give me a sec, I'll just seal off, tune in, call my guides in, and we'll get straight into our work together. All right, this is a really interesting one and one that they have actually brought up before, but not for quite some time. What does family mean to you? And family can mean a lot of different things, and you're going to have a lot of different types of families and different sort of segments of family. And when I think about family, obviously the first thing you think about is your blood relations and your blood family, if you do have blood family, that is. And they're one aspect or one part of family. And other things could be if you have any pets, animals that you live with, they're another type of family. Myself, I've got plants throughout my house, got quite a lot of plants. I class them as my family as well. Then you've got your friends who, they're family as well. And then for me, and hopefully for you out there, you've got a beautiful connection with spirit, or a beautiful connection to what can we say? I always say great spirit, but another, omnipresent, beautiful beings that you have with you, that love you, that support you, your guide set, the angels, this sort of thing. Your crew, your master guides, they're family as well. And for me as well, and quite a lot of the indigenous people talk about this, you've got family, which is like the mountains, the ocean, the rivers, different areas in your environment, which you can class as your family. Because with family too, sometimes it can get a pretty bad rap. People have difficulties with their family, and generally that when there's been issues come up, that it's generally with people close to you, or people that are around you. And sometimes what actually happens is, the people are trying to sort out their own stuff, and as they're trying to sort out their own stuff and to grow more and to connect more with that benevolent, beautiful part within them that actually everybody's got, no matter who you are, which some people call the God source inside of you, is that, as they're trying to figure this out, they're actually dishing out, their gunk to other people, and they're telling other people, oh, you're this, or you're that, or you're that. And, you tend to, at times, take on, other people's crap, your family's crap, and this is quite a regular occurrence that happens. And it's really about, they said that, are you going to continue to allow this crap to run downhill, to perpetuate. And maybe not run downhill is the best way of putting it, but it's that thing where when you see this crap from either family around you or your friends, or whoever it is, whoever you class as family, you've got that sort of, to be able to stop for a second and actually ask yourself, okay, is this really benefiting me? Is this something that's really helping me feel good, or is it not? And if it's not helping you feel good, well, it's probably not going to be something that's going to be uplifting and something that's going to help you expand. And your friends, sometimes you can have those hard lessons and those hard talks. And just recently, I had a couple of people that really loved me. I had they had a hard chat with me, and they, through some real realities, presented some real realities to me. And it was a little bit difficult, but at the same time I was able to go, okay, this is difficult stuff, but it's really helped me to see that I'm not working consistently within myself. And so there was a lot of love there. And what they also did was, okay, what about this and this and this? You're not doing your best here, or this isn't working for you, or this isn't helping you. And then they actually said, well, how can I help you with this? How can I help you to be your best? How can I help support you with this? How can I make things easier for you? And that's a real difference there. And it's about you really aligning yourself with people that, if they're going to say, hey, this is shit, or you're not doing this well, the people that actually go, okay, with that, how can I help you to be better? How can I help you to understand this more? Is there anything I can do? Or, do you want me to refer you to somebody that can help you with this? So that's the real difference here. It's not taking shit from people, but it's about sort of recognizing that when they're presenting this information, it's actually coded in love, and that they're really helping you to create or find or support you to find solutions within yourself. The other thing with this too is that knowing this, that when you know that you have a family of sorts around you, and whether you've got blood family or not, it doesn't actually matter at all, because it can be the family that you make within you, or like I said, could be the trees, the mountains, or the beautiful animals that you live with. But it's about when you know that you've got that support system around you, it really helps you to recognize and realize that you're not doing this alone, and that you really are supported, you really are loved, and that you really, people have got your back, or there is energies that have got your back. Might not necessarily be people. And one thing I do actually reasonably regularly, and it's generally times that, when I'm alone by myself, is I'll say, Spirit, can you come close, to my guides, my beautiful spirit guides, my beautiful crew, my friends, and all the people in spirit that love me. I say, can you please come close and wrap your arms around me? I want you to show me how much you love me. I want to feel, and for you to help me have clarity to know that you've got my back, and that you support me, and that you're there for me. And then just allow yourself to take some really nice, beautiful breaths, some deep breaths, maybe not some deep breaths, and just allow yourself to let go of what you think family may be, and also the concepts around how they can help you. Because sometimes you really get caught up in the sort of perceptions or the outdated ideals, or somebody else's kind of handed down sort of rhetoric about what family is, media presentations. It's bullshit. So allow yourself to put aside, any of those sort of perceptions, or possibly anything you even think now, whether it's good, bad, or otherwise, and allow yourself to open up and go, yeah, I'm really going to discover, how I can be supported, how I can feel supported, how I can feel loved, how I can connect with my family, in whichever way that is and however that is. But until you start putting your hand out and you ask, they're not going to be able to come in and give you that support and give you that love. So, ask yourself, if you're really wanting this, which I'm being told everybody does, a pretty natural kind of human right, ask for them to come close. Even if it's with a friend and you say, I just want you to come and hang out with me. I don't even want you to really talk or do anything. Just come and sit with me. Or come for a walk down the beach. Or come and hang out. We don't even need to talk. And so I ask you to try this out, especially with spirit, to say, I want you to show me how much you love me. And then just see what happens. And the more you do it, the more that you'll notice them coming in around you. The more you'll notice this energy, this change, and this beautiful love that will start pouring through you. You can do this with the earth as well. And something I do sometimes myself is, I really want to feel my connection with you, Gaia. I really want to feel your love that you have for me. Really beautiful thing. And when you do this, if you can, have bare feet, standing on the ground. And another really good trick, which is really cool, I haven't done it for a little while, they're just reminding me of it, is to say that I don't generally say the word God, so you say whatever word you feel comfortable with. I say Great Spirit, but the Great Spirit within me says welcome home and opens up to connect with the beautiful energy that is Gaia. And I ask Gaia to connect with the Great Spirit part within me. And even now, just doing it, I can feel this incredible love pouring through me. And I'm kind of welling up with tears a little bit about this. It's always nice to get reminded that you are loved and that you are supported. And it's always really cool to do this for other people as well. Just randomly, say to your friends, say to your family, say to the earth, the rivers, I really love being with you. I really love spending time with you. And let them know that. It's such a beautiful thing, and just saying that those few words can really mean the difference to somebody. And it's things that you do remember, for weeks, months, years and years later. And so don't be afraid to show that and to say that. And just say it in as much as you can mean it at that time. If you can only half mean it, well, say it. And just be really okay with the fact that you can half, you can really give half of what you really want to with this. Because it's okay. Sometimes it's hard to be 100%. So you just do what you can. Now, this was supposed to be a weekly reading, and I normally talk at the start, and then some information comes through later about the week. But they're also talking, because I was like, what's going on? Tell me. Come in, Spirit. What am I going to say next? What are you going to say through me to you? And they're talking about recognizing the beauty that you have around you as well. And sort of, it's that recognition of when you can see these beautiful things around you, actually recognize that when you see beauty around you, you're actually recognizing beauty in you as well. And the more that you're able to do this, the more that you're able to connect with this, and to really feel the interconnectedness around you, whether you don't agree with me, to say, hey, the trees are my family, the animals are my family, the ocean's my family, all that sort of stuff. But what you can do is saying, I can see the beauty in this around me. And the more that you do this, the more that you start to build up a resonance and you start to build up a connection between you and that particular thing, whether it's flowers, trees, you know, parks, people, whatever it is. You know, you start to build up a connection there. And then as you start doing this, you actually realize that no matter where you are around you, that you're very interconnected and you're very much supported, whether you've actually got people right around you or animals, or you don't, or you're somewhere in a completely different place in a different part of the world or a different part of your own country, and you know, you could say, I'm alone. You start to recognize that actually you're not, if you don't want to be, that there's still that support and that love and that beauty there. But it's about you throwing away your concepts about what the hell this is. You know, if you stick to concepts which you found or you know, discovered or you were told from, you know, whether it's 2 or 3 years ago, or whether it's, you know, 20, 30, 40, 50 years ago, even longer, they're outdated, man. You know, allow yourself to kind of absorb the information that you need from that, but then let go of it. You know, allow yourself to flow, allow yourself to flourish, because when you know something, you don't need to keep reminding yourself of what that is. Let it go. And then you can have something new come in, and then you can get more knowing, and then your cup can be filled up more. And this creates more resonance, it creates more beauty, it creates more of a connection to, you know, yourself in more of a pure way and to the things around you, because you're not connecting it in a way in which it happened at that time, you know, because you create these filters around what happened. You know, this happened to me and I was in this situation and this is what I felt and this is what I got out of it. So, well, good on you. That's stuff's happened to everyone, whether it's, you know, good or not good. It's like, but when you allow yourself to just drop the story around this, which is your perception, which is your ideal, which is that particular event that happened at that time, when you can drop that and you can just get whatever you need from it, and then, you know, move on, man. You know, allow this to flow through you. Well, then you can share things, you can connect with people, you can connect with yourself in new and different ways. Because when you're still holding on to something that it's like, well, this happened and then this happened and I'm always going to watch out for it, mate, you're not going to allow anything new in, because you're too fucking stuck on what this thing that happened, whenever the fuck that was. Right. Sorry, I'm just trying not to swear there, but I do get a bit passionate sometimes, and yeah, it pops out, so go with it. But it's that thing too where, you know, when you allow yourself to absorb whatever you needed to from that and then go on, if that same energy pops up, if that same thing pops up, you're going to, okay, I recognize this energy. Doesn't mean it's going to be exactly the same as before. And if you're not feeling comfortable with it, cool, go, all right, I'm not comfortable with it. I'm not going to navigate myself around that. But it's about being open to that as well. Because maybe you'll navigate around it, but because you're doing it in an open way, just as you get past that, it'll actually open up into something really extraordinary and really beautiful. And the only way that you'll be able to see that is if you allow yourself to be open through this process. And it is about making sure that you're feeling strong and you're feeling supported and you're feeling clear and you're feeling loved. But it's not about hanging on to shit, because that's not going to help you. And it is a process, something that I'm learning and I'm trying and I'm getting better at all the time. But I haven't got it down. I don't think anybody does. But you can acknowledge when you can do this, whether it's for a second or more. And know that by doing this, that you're expanding, you're able to show other people, whether it's through talking to them or through modeling, and that you can become, you know, more connected to that great spirit part that is inside of you, and more connected to your true self, and less connected to this bullshit that people have given you in the past, which didn't suit you, or it's outdated, or it just doesn't work for you anymore. So, you know, really when it comes down to it, recognize your awesomeness. And if it's not awesome, let it go, mate. Even if it is awesome, take in the awesomeness and let everything else go. And then you can get, you know, even more beauty, even more life, even more energy coming through for you. So I'm going to stop it there. Thank you very much. There's a bit of a different weekly reading this week. I'd really love to hear some comments about this. If you enjoyed these videos, I'm trying to work out how I can give you more information, better information that you're really looking for, that you're really wanting. So please let me know. And remember, you know, stay true to yourself, smile, have fun, and let go of the shit that doesn't serve you anymore. Yeah. All right, big love. Remember, Spirit's always with you. Okay, next time. Bye-bye.